Hello everybody, welcome to week 2 of our Media Arts Distance Learning. What we're doing this week is we will learn how to create a diary or a book cover using Canva. The first thing that I wanted to explain before we start designing is what elements are a part of a book cover. So obviously we have the book's title, we have a background, in this case it's just a light blue, we have a subtitle, and we also have the author's name. So here are two examples of book covers. As you can see, we have the title highlighted here. The background in this one has a red color, and the subtitle is what it says here, a novel in cartoons, as well as this. And the name of the author is Jeff Kinney. Another example, we have the title, Night Music. We have a background, in this case it's like grass and a night sky. A subtitle, as well as the person's name, the author's name. So to create your book cover, you will need to use the background option on Canva, as well as the text and elements. And you will need to be using at least 5 elements. Okay, so we obviously need to log on to canva.com. Once you're on the home page, you can click on Create Design. Now, since we're making a book cover, you can either scroll and find it here, book cover, or you can also type it in, book cover, and click on that. So now we have our art space to create our book cover. Okay, I'm going to go back to the instructions, and it says we need to use the background, text option, and elements. And we need at least 5 to create our book or diary cover. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the background. I'm going to use this one. You can choose any one you'd like. It doesn't necessarily have to be the one that I'm using. Okay, so I already have my background. Now we need text for our title and subtitle. You can choose any of these font combinations. So I'm going to show you here. Let me see. I'm going to use this one. But we need to personalize it or customize it. So for example, my book cover or diary title is going to be Miss Laura's Journal. And I can put a story about distance learning, etc. Remember, we also need the author's title or name, so I can put Antonia, my name, Clara Sanchez. Okay, I already have the 4 elements that we need for our book cover. Next thing, if I would like to change the color of something, I select it, and I go here and find a color that I'd like. I can make this a bigger or smaller size if I'd like to by using the numbers on the top left. Oops. And same thing, I just want to change the color of this. Okay, or the other thing I can do is I can use these right here. I feel like these are a little bit more comfortable. So you can click this for the title. I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of it. I can even change the text type. So you can choose any of these different fonts or letter types. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one. Then for my subtitle, I can click here. This gives me an easier ability to move things around if I'd like. So what was it? Experience during distance learning. This is going to be my subtitle. So usually the subtitle is smaller in size, so I'm going to shrink the font. And I want to change the color. And same thing, I can choose any of these. That's too small now. Okay, so I have title, subtitle, and I'm missing my author's name. So I can either write it with this one. I'm going to scroll this down. And I can write my name. Okay. All right. Last thing, it says we need to use the elements option and we need at least 5 elements. So I find the elements tool and I'm going to use these here. And I need at least 5. This is how my book cover looks. So I have, again, title, subtitle, the author's name, background, and at least 5 elements from Canva. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that I'm done with my book cover or diary cover, I'm going to click share. Again, this is what we're going to do every time we need to share our work to the Google Classroom. We're going to press copy link. I'm going to go back to the classroom, find the correct assignment. So imagine this is the correct one. Click add or create link and then paste our link there by clicking Control V. Add link. And finally, turn in. And you're all set.